Ariel Helwani in Mexico City for UFC 180 alongside Dennis the Menace Bermudez, who meets Ricardo Lamas this Saturday night live on pay-per-view. Dennis, thank you very much for the time. Looking forward to this fight very much. You're on a roll. You've won 7 in a row. But from all indications, it appears as though this fight isn't going to get you a title shot. It seems like they're kind of grooming Conor for that spot if he beats Dennis Siver. How much does that bother you?
I don't care about Conor McGregor. That's one. I am the #1 featherweight in the division. If I ever fight Conor McGregor, I will smash him and run him out of the division. I'm the best in the weight class.
You consider yourself #1 right now?
1,000%. I'm going to prove it Saturday night.
Do you feel like you've done enough to get a title shot already?
1,000%. I've won 7 fights in the UFC, the toughest organization in the world.
Why haven't you gotten it yet?
Haters gonna hate. I don't know. I guess I haven't been speaking up enough, but we're gonna change that.
How so?
Right now, I'm on the mic with you, and I'm the best in the world, and I will beat any featherweight in any country, at any time, on any day, anywhere.
I like this. I like this bravado. I like this confidence coming out of you. But it hasn't always been like this. Has something changed as of late?
Yeah, I don't have a title shot. I don't have a belt around my waist.
Right. You're getting annoyed.
I'm not getting annoyed. I'm not losing sleep over it. I'm just telling you how it is.
It rubs you the wrong way.
Yeah.
Have you or your management team, have you guys talked to the UFC and said, why isn't a fight against Ricardo Lamas when I've won 7 in a row? Why isn't that a #1 contender fight?
Let my management handle that. But I mean, like I said, from the beginning, I've been kind of walking this groomed path that has been set for me, and it was quiet, you know. But now we have a lot of leverage now with the amount of wins we have, and we're gonna use it.
What do you think of this matchup? Would you agree that he is the toughest guy that you've fought in the UFC thus far?
Yeah, I think so. He is tough. I mean, he's fought for a title. He hasn't lost since he's fought for a title. So I think it's a perfect fight to say, hey, I'm ready for a title shot.
And as far as how you match up against him, do you like this matchup?
Yes, 1,000%. We both got very similar styles, in your face kind of. The thing is, I'm just better than him everywhere. I've got better cardio. I'm a better wrestler. My striking's sharper. How does he win this fight?
You don't know.
No, I'm asking you. How does he win this fight after I just gave you all those aspects of the fight?
Do you feel like you need an emphatic finish, something to really wow the crowd in order to start getting that momentum to get the title shot?
That would be nice. I mean, that's not the goal is to win any way possible, you know. But the plan is to go in there and get him super tired and give him a reason to quit.
Speaking of getting super tired, a lot of talk about this being, you know, high elevation and whatnot. What have you done to prepare for that?
I got picked up by Hypoxia as a sponsor. They gave me a high elevation tent. So while I was living on Long Island, even though I was training at sea level, I was sleeping at elevations of like 9,000 feet.
Wow. One of those tents?
Yes.
By yourself?
Yes.
Wow.
Kicked my lady out of the bed, you know, just me. So it was nice. I had the whole bed to myself, you know. And I think every kid growing up, you know, had like a little fort, and you know, they built forts, you know. So it's like I had a fort every night before I went to sleep. So it was pretty cool.
And you know, this is a big deal for him. He's wanted to fight in Mexico. His family's from Mexico. Do you enjoy the idea of spoiling this big party for him?
I never really thought about that, but I've gone into people's hometowns before and beat them up and didn't think twice about it.
Now, I noticed that your friend Patrick Cummins is in here. Are you going to be okay leading up to the fight, not having him by your side?
Yeah, I'll Skype with him a little bit. But I was staying with him prior to coming out here to Mexico. Yes.
Now, you mentioned earlier, and not to harp on him, but he is a hot topic in the division these days, Conor McGregor. He's fighting Dennis Siver next. And he claims that wins that fight, he gets a title shot. What do you make of them just matching him up against Dennis Siver after beating a guy like Poirier, who's way, you know, down in the rankings?
They're petting his ego a little bit. They didn't match him up with me for a reason. I'll run him out of the division, and I will smash him.
Perhaps if you win this fight, would you like to throw your name in the hat to fight him if for whatever reason that fight doesn't fall through?
After I beat Ricardo Lamas, McGregor will be behind me. That would be moving backwards. I'm ready for a title.
Very well said. Thank you, Dennis. Best of luck to you. Looking forward to the fight.
Thank you, bro.